All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have begun the last class of the 41st Grand National Championship show, the Classic Fino Colts and Stallions Championship. The horses are making their way into the arena. Our first entry was entry number 347. Dali, ridden by Hector Ortiz. Entry number 451. Samaritano de Selecta, written by Arturo Gonzalez. Entry 530, Escándalo del Conde, written by Mr. Jaime Suarez. The second of the three Suarez brothers participating here at the Grand National Championship show. Also has been here in the United States for over 30 years, service in the Paso Fino breed. Continue with the Suarez family trait and legacy as breeders and trainers. Again, as you can see, Mr. Jorge Javier Suarez riding here Campesino de Sueños, and Mr. Jorge Suarez riding entry number 249, El Rey de Isla. Mr. Rubén Ibarra riding Atributo de United. Mr. Carlos Mario Correa riding Gamín Elegante. Ladies and gentlemen, the Classic Fino Stallions, we're looking at the Rolls Royce of the Paso Fino. These are some of the top breeding stallions in the breed here in the United States. And so now you can see the beauty, the elegance, the Paso Fino gait, the fullest collection of the Paso Fino horse, the Classic Fino horse. We have some young colts, some older stallions, and this is open to stallions that competed in the previous classes and qualified for this championship class. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back, enjoy the ride as we see who will claim the Grand National Championship title here in Lexington, Kentucky. Mr. Jose Arturo Gonzalez working his young colt. You can see the athleticism, the agility, the flexibility of the mechanics of the Classic Fino horse. Mr. Jorge Suarez. Again, you see the different types of conformation, the symmetry of gait, the execution, the flexibility of the horses, the elasticity, the quickness of footfall, the athleticism. This is when you get this close and you start appreciating the beauty and the elegance that makes the Paso Fino horse so special. And as Mr. Lee Vulgaris, in the countries of origin, it is very common that the sport of showing a Paso Fino is looking to improve on the athleticism and this. And the United States also, as you can see, has bred some of the world champions in the past. Again, United States breeding programs are just as competitive as any of the horses bred in the countries of origin. You can see Mr. Hector Ortiz riding the stallion Dali. Different mechanics, different styles, different sizes, but you can see that all of these horses have one thing in common. They're brilliant, they're beautiful, they're energetic, and they are smooth. The Rolls Royce of the Paso Fino, the Classic Fino horse here in Lexington, Kentucky. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you to Miami in Tropical Park, October 23rd through the 27th. The Florida Paso Fino Horse Association, on behalf of the Paso Fino Horse Association and CONFEPASO, the International Confederation of Competitions of the Paso Fino industry, will be hosting the 2013 World Cup Mundial in Miami and Tropical Park. Some of the stallions will be making their way to Miami to compete for the Grand World Championship in Classic Fino. They will also have performance classes, pleasure classes in the amateur owner and professional division. So we'll see who will claim the title here as Grand National Champion and perhaps make their way to see if they can sweep in the United States in the year 2013. Ladies and gentlemen, Javier Suarez won all three brothers of the Suarez family competing here in this Grand National Championship show in the Classic Fino Stallions and Colts Championship. You can see our judge, Mr. Nicanor Miranda, who will be representing the United States, judging the Classic Fino division in Miami, selected by the association to represent the United States. Each country at the World Cup that is part of member of the Paso group selects and a judge to represent the country in the different divisions that will be shown at the Mundial in Miami. So there will be one judge from Colombia, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Aruba, Venezuela, Panama. Any of the Confederate countries that participate in the Mundial will have a judge representing them there. So we look forward to seeing you. And ladies and gentlemen, the 41st Grand National Championship show here in Lexington, Kentucky, as we close the 2013 season of the Paso Fino Horse Association with the Classic Fino Colts and Stallions. Stallion Dali, written by Mr. Hector Ortiz. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ruben Ibarra making his way on the rail, riding the Stallion attribute to the United. Carlos Mario Correa there in front. You can see the execution and the quickness and the symmetry and the energy, the electricity, the power, the grace, the beauty, the seriousness and the focus of these Classic Fino horses. You can see we're going to the athleticism and the beauty of these three stallions here on your screen. Now the horses are asked to change direction. The horse must maintain that collection athleticism and agility around the change of the direction. And we're going to listen to these horses come down the sounding board. Here in a few minutes, our judges may select different changes of direction to compare the horses. Right, the horses will be making their way down the sounding board. The sounding board at this part of the competition is not a requirement. It does not carry any weight. It will be used as a tool to verify what they have seen on the rail. As the judges are close to the sounding board, they'll be able to hear the clarity, the neatness, the power, the footfall, the evenness, and again, they can evaluate the track and the lines on which the horse steps in order to establish that symmetry and music of the Paso Fino. Let's listen to them. Mr. Javier Suarez making his way down the sounding board. Mr. Arturo Gonzalez making his way down the sounding board. Riding Samaritano de Selecta. vibration, the energy, the electricity of this classic Fino Stallions. We can see Mr. Jaime Suarez making his way to the sounding board. Again, you can see the agility and the athleticism of these horses. Again, these horses are born with this athleticism. This is not something that they can be taught to do. They have to have that natural ability. Mr. Rubén Ibarra riding a tribute to the United. Carlos Mario Correa riding Gamín Elegante. In our last entry, Mr. Jorge Suarez riding El Rey de Isla. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you picked a favorite, and we'll see what our judges have decided if the class is over, and who will be the 2013 Grand National Champion Colt and Stallion in the Classic Fino division in the professional ranking. Ladies and gentlemen, it's on behalf of the Paso Fino Horse Association, our corporate sponsor of the FHA live stream and the broadcast of this national show, the Besilu Collection. We thank you for joining us. My name is Carlos Tovan. And again, I hope you have enjoyed this week. We hope to see you in Miami and later on throughout the United States at the regional shows, and again here in Lexington, Kentucky next year at the 2014 Grand National Championship show.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting your Grand National Champion by unanimous decision, entry number 249, El Rey de Isla. El señor Mario Heinzen from the Dominican Republic, the owner. Presented and trained by Jorge Suarez.
Ladies and gentlemen, and I'd like to close the broadcast of PFHLab.com by introducing to you the 2013 Grand National Champion Classic Fino Colt and Stallion. El Rey de Isla, trained by Mr. Jorge Suarez, owned by Mr. Mario Heinzen of Hacienda Heinzen of the Dominican Republic. And congratulations to the team of Hacienda Heinzen and Jorge Suarez for the sweep of the Classic Fino division in mares and stallions here at the 2013 Grand National Championship show. Good night, and see you next time here from Lexington, Kentucky.
Grand National Champion by unanimous decision, El Rey de Isla.